Guys, we're back at it again with another video. I just see from the title we actually have something extremely special today. You know, on my channel we do NBA breakdowns, we do team breakdowns, we do college basketball breakdowns, we do top 100 breakdowns, motivational minutes, convos with BT. Shoot, I've even done vlogs before. Make sure you go check all those out in my playlist. But one of my most favorite videos that I've ever done on this channel are my subscriber breakdowns. As you see, that's what we're coming with today. And the reason I like subscriber breakdowns are, even with the NBA, college, top 100 breakdowns, usually we're going to do a breakdown on a 6'10" to 7-foot big, or a 6'7", 6'8" wing, or a 6'5" guard who got a 40-inch vertical, or a 6'3" guard with a 45 that's like this up and down the floor. And I feel like that's not really indicative of, the average basketball player that's out there, right? So when I do the subscriber breakdowns, I just feel like it's more relatable to the average viewer, things like that. Because like I said, not everyone can be 6'8", 7 feet. Not everyone can have a 45-inch vertical, but everyone can still work on their fundamentals and still get better, right? So today, subscriber breakdown. Say we got Hans Loebner. I think I'm saying your last name right. Check me if I'm saying it wrong. But this is a 10th grader from Denmark. He sent me his film. Make sure if you guys want a subscriber breakdown that gets posted on the channel, just like this one. Book me on the website, sent me his film, full game film. Like I said, 10th grader, 6'1", but he actually said that this is his first year as a guard, which means before that he was either playing forward or another position, things like that. So I'm extremely interested to see, okay, if this is your first year as a guard, what type of skills do you already have, things like that. I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Hans Loebner. Good job here pushing in transition, putting pressure on the defense, and even though you ended up missing this layup, this is a great job staying with the play, getting the rebound, and finishing with the lay. Not often do you see guards get rebounds off of free throws. This is a great job with positioning. Even though you missed the first one, again, you stayed with the play and ended up finishing strong. It might seem like nothing is happening here, but as a 10th grader, understanding how to bluff, allowing you to guard two offensive players and actually making him move the ball to the other side of the floor is big time. Hans also looks to be a solid shooter from three, and when given time and space, he has the ability to knock it down consistently. This is great vision here in transition, not wasting dribbles and getting the ball up the floor to your teammate for the easy lay. But I also wanted to show you on the next play, because you have great vision, it can get you in trouble sometimes. So make sure you pick your spots, because some of your passes can lead to turnovers. Good drive here from the kick ahead pass. I just want you to notice how you ended up shying away from the contact. We gave you a worse angle on the rim, which is why you missed. Make sure you try and go into defenders from now on. Again, great job here kicking it out when you saw two sets of eyes on you and then relocating to the corner for the wide open three. Just wanted to show you guys Hans's vision and ability to play off 2 feet. It isn't as common, especially for guards early on in their career. Even though his teammates might not be finishing these plays, the more open looks you get within a game, the greater chance you have to win. Okay, so Hans, like I said in the beginning, this is a 10th grader out of Denmark, 6'1". I understand that is a little bit on the taller side, especially for a 10th grader, because when I was in 10th grade, I was 6'3", 6'3", 6'4". So there is a pretty good chance you're going to be a bigger guard, and actually, like, right after I, watched the full game film, I actually DM'd him and I told him, like, bro, like, I'll let you know when the breakdown drops exactly, what I think you should work on, things you're already doing extremely well. But you have a chance to be pretty good. Like, keep working. But let's just jump into exactly what I saw in the film, right? Being that this is his first year at the guard spot, and if you guys don't check out my community tab, make sure you do that. I just told you guys, I just started coaching our high school team, as well as still helping out with the prep. So, I've started to, watch more, younger guards, whether that be on our team or on other teams, or even just trying to reminisce on, guard development when I was growing, even though I was a big, just how younger guards that I used to play with, how they developed, and just understanding that most younger players, here's one thing that most younger players, guards, big, younger players in general, this is one thing that most younger players do. When they want to pass, they jump into the air. They jump into the air. And once you get to about, definitely in high school, they start harping about it, but once you step into college, that's one of the biggest no-nos like that you could ever do. Jumping in the air when you want to pass the ball, because when you jump in the air, couple of things can happen. You jump in the air, gives the defender time to shift in front of you. So even though you make the pass, you can get a charge, because all of a sudden you go run into him. Or the person that you thought was open, when you jump in the air, you give another defender the time to get in front of them. So now, you're in no man's lane. You don't know where to go. You either got to force up a tough shot or try and force up that pass, right? But if you play off of 2 feet, like come to a jump stop, you can use your pivot. You can look around the court. You have extra time and you can zip a pass to a wide open teammate. I'm seeing Hans doing that as a 10th grader. That early in your career, and you are I also want to say you are a pretty cerebral basketball player in general. Just certain things that you're doing on the court, as well as playing off the 2 feet. We'll get into that a little later, but playing off of 2 feet, you saw he can push in transition. You know what I'm saying? Defender helps, land on 2. Instead of jumping in the air and trying to skip the pass, no, I'm going to land on 2 so I can use my pivot, make sure whoever I'm looking for is open and zip it over there and it's going to get there, right? Or I can come off a pick and roll, because a lot of guards do this. They come off a pick and roll, and then maybe the skip is open, or maybe the roll man is open, and they want to jump and drop it off, or like I said, jump and make that skip pass. No, I'm seeing Hans land on 2, pivot, make a perfect skip pass. Even though in some of the clips that I included, his teammates didn't even finish the play. They didn't finish the layup. I just wanted to show you guys the type of vision that he has early, but that's not only playing off of 2 or pick and roll transition. He's also understanding he has great vision up the court. So you saw in transition, he has no problem. He doesn't take a lot of dribbles. He doesn't take a lot of dribbles in transition. If he sees someone open, it's kind of like how LaMelo does, a lot of the great guards can do, because a pass moves faster than, a dribble does. So he just takes one dribble, kicks it up to his teammate, gets the easy layup. But I also showed you when you do have great vision, it can get you in a little bit of trouble sometimes, because you might make a 50-50 pass. Okay, my teammate might be able to get it. Okay, the defender might get it. I'm still going to try it anyway. For those passes like that, you'll probably be better to keep it. But like I was saying, why I was saying he's a cerebral basketball player, not only, like I said, playing off of 2 early, the bluffing that I showed you guys in that film, the first time I even was really heard of that term, I heard it in high school, shout out Coach Sellers, great coach, things like that. But where I was really harped on, focused on, was when I got to college, understanding how to bluff. Okay, make the defender indecisive, where he doesn't know where to go with the ball. So when I see you, okay, like I said, play off 2, or you're bluffing and you're guarding, was able to guard 2 defenders and make the offensive player move the ball to the other side of the floor. That's big time, especially that early in your career. And I can kind of tell that, you didn't always play guard because of your positioning on your rebounds. You get offensive rebounds, you miss the one layup, but you get the offensive rebounds, you're putting it back. Not a lot of times do you see guards. I think maybe Cason Wallace is the only breakdown that we've done where I saw a guard get an offensive rebound off a free throw. So I'm already seeing you know how to position in terms of offensively. Jump shot, you look like a solid shooter. What I didn't see a lot of pull-ups, things like that. I definitely say work on it, because you hit 2 threes in that game. But at some point when you start knocking them down, defenders are going to fly out at you. You're going to need that pump fake, one dribble pull-up right or left, just so it can really open up your game. Driving to the basket. I also showed you like to shy away from contact, right? There was another one I didn't add it in there, but when you do drive to the rim, sometimes you shy away or you try and, double clutch, things like that. Like you're 6'1", which means you're a 10th grader 6'1", which means there's a pretty good shot you're going to be a big guard, jumbo guard. So I would start that habit early of, okay, starting to create the contact, because once you get that, all of a sudden you can knock defenders out the way, finish layups way easier, instead of trying to, go around them. Now all of a sudden you got a bad angle on the backboard. You can't finish the layup. And really, once you get to senior year, and let's just say you get to about 6'4", 6'5", all of a sudden those layups are going to start to turn and you dunking on people, and all of a sudden people don't want to jump. That's one of the things, I was told as a big man, once you dunk a couple times in a game, all of a sudden people are going to start making business decisions. You're going to start to look around when you jumping in the air, and they just going to be staring. They ain't even going to want to jump no more, because they don't want to go on overtime. They don't want to go on Hoop Mixtape. They don't want to go on Ball is Life, things like that. But all in all, for your game, like I told you, you have a really good chance to be a great basketball player. Like at 6'1", like I said, you're probably going to be a pretty big guard. You're showing me that you're cerebral. You understand how to rebound, positioning, because you were used to playing the forward, big, things like that. You're good in pick and roll. You're good with your pace. I'm starting to see things like that. You can knock down that open 3. You can knock down the open jumper. Sometimes you do shoot a little strong. I say just leave it up sometimes, but, shooting wise, you look like it's starting to, develop, pick up, things like that. I already said rebounding, pace, cerebral, defensively, being able to bluff. just keep working on your game. And I'm telling you, like, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember, if you want a subscriber breakdown just like this one that gets posted on the channel, hit me on the website, or the one-on-one evaluation, hit me on the website. Like I always say, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time with the next video.